Hello everyone. We have already finished our Unit 1 that had 4 chapters in it. Now we are heading towards Unit 2 and the name of the unit is Genetics and Evolution. Of course, as the name of the unit is suggesting that we will be studying chapters on genetics, and there are 2 chapters. First chapter will specifically deal with the genetics and second with the molecular biology, and we will end up this unit with the evolution. This unit is very important because you have studied in your junior classes only the little concepts. The concepts will be in much detail, but stay tuned. These are going to be very interesting. So we are starting the first chapter of this unit. The name of the chapter is Principles of Inheritance and Variation. And in this video we will discuss about who was Mendel and what was his experimental plan. So let's get started. First, let's start with the Mendel. Who was actually Mendel? So his full name was Gregor John Mendel. This man was born in a peasant family, in a farmer family. He was good in studies, but due to scarcity of money, he became an abbot in the monastery. And in the monastery, there were various pea plants that were growing. So his experimental plant was of course pea, and the botanical name of this plant is Pisum sativum. Make sure that you should learn this name by writing 10 times, and after writing you have to underline these 2 terms separately, because as per binomial nomenclature we have to underline the first name, which is the genus name, and the second name, which is the species name. So he found various pea plants growing in his monastery where he was actually staying, and he found that there were few characters that were visible in the pea. So let's understand first what are actually characters. Now if I talk about human body, then your eye color is your character. Your complexion is also a genetic character which you have inherited from your parents. Your shape, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon for the recent updates. Of neck is also being inherited. The shape of the ear loop is also inherited. It could be like attached, which you have studied in your lower classes, or it could be free. Your hair color. There are so many things to talk about. Your height is also inherited, right? These are the characters which are present in the human being. Similarly, Mendel has observed few characters in the pea plants too. Here I have drawn a table in which you can notice 7 characters. These are the characters which were noticed by Mendel in the pea plant. And overall, how many characters are there? Yes, they are 7 in number. So you must know how many characters were noticed by Mendel in the pea plant. Answer is 7. And what are the name of the characters? It is plant height, flower color, flower position, seed color, seed shape, pod color, pod shape. Very easy to remember. Only this is separate. Rest with flower there are 2 terms, color and the position. With seed there are 2 terms, color and shape. With pod there are 2 terms, again color and shape. So you need to learn all the names of the 7 characters. Now each character was available in 2 forms. You can see that plant height could be tall or it could be dwarf. Means some pea plants were noticed to be tall in height, whereas some were short, or they could also be known as dwarf by Mendel. Now, if you talk about flower color, he found that Majority of the flowers, they were colored. Color could be red or it could be violet, and pea plants were with white flowers. Similarly, in flower position, he observed that there could be two possible traits. Flower position could be axial or it could be terminal. Now you can notice here that I have written trait. This complete term is actually the trait. Means trait is of two types. It could be dominant or it could be recessive. These are all the dominant traits and these are all the recessive traits. Seed color that was dominant was yellow and recessive was green. Means majority of the pea plants, they had seeds of yellow color, but some were with green color. Now as we will progress further, we will study the genetic meaning of dominant and recessive. But right now, for your knowledge, you can understand that round was more prominent, more available, and that is why it was considered as dominant. Seed shape, round was dominant, wrinkled was the recessive. Now these terms, round seed, you already know that if seeds would be round, then they will be known as round, and if seeds will be somewhat disturbed in morphology, then they will be known as wrinkled. Pod color. Pod means this pod-like structure is there in the pea and then it contains seeds on its inner side. So this outer part, which in Hindi is known as fali, in English it is known as pod. So pod color, green was dominant and yellow was recessive. Notice, very important thing here, the students, they create mistakes while writing these two traits. Remember, seed color always yellow is dominant, whereas it is just the reverse in the case of pod color. In pod color, green is the one which is dominant and yellow is the one which is recessive. So while writing, all these points should be notified. Pod shape, inflated or constricted. Now here I have made already the inflated pod which has a smooth outer layer, and such type of pod which has compactness in its structure, this type of pod is known as constricted pod. Here one more term I would like to explain you is axial and terminal. What do you mean by these terms? Suppose this is the stem and these are the various branches, right? If the branch comes between two branches and a flower is born on that, then this position is known as axial position. Means such type of flowers were more prominent in the case of pea. And what is terminal? Suppose again this is your stem with the branches, and if the flower is born on the main stem, this is your main stem because this was formed initially. So this is going to be terminal. So flowers were more axial in position in the case of pea in comparison to terminal. So please learn the character name along with the traits, which one is dominant and which one is recessive. Sometimes this question is also being asked for 2 marks, why pea plant was being chosen by Mendel. So the reasons must be understood well. Now Mendel artificially crossed the pea plants to conduct the genetic experiments, right? So he did artificial pollination, means he deliberately mixed the pollen of his choice on a specific stigma. So he followed the technique that was known as artificial pollination or artificial hybridization. Why he chose pea plant only for his experiments? One reason was that it was the only plant that was available in the monastery, and that too with 7 contrasting traits. Means this was the only plant that was available in the monastery with 7 contrasting traits. We have already seen that 7 characters were there, and each character was available in the contrasting form. If you speak about plant height, it was available in 2 forms. One was tall, another was dwarf. If you talk about seed color, they were also available in the contrasting forms. One was yellow and another was green. So likewise, all the characters that were available in the pea plant, they were in the contrasting form. Another reason for choosing the pea plant was the short life cycle. That is why it was quite easy to draw the conclusions. Short life cycle means vegetative growth and reproductive growth accomplished quickly, and thereafter Mendel was able to draw the conclusions. Another reason was the production of the large number of seeds, so that helped him in making the right conclusions. Flower size was very big, and said that he used the artificial hybridization technique for doing such experiments. So he had to do emasculation, and it would have been impossible if the flower size would have been very small. So flower size was big enough and it could be easily handled. And even pea plant was available in the bisexual form. Bisexual means both the gametes were there on one flower. So whatever flower he wanted to make unisexual, he could have done it easily. So these are the possible reasons why Mendel had chosen the pea plant. Another thing is, like, Mendel was doing a great work at his time, but his work was never recognized till the time he was alive, because he was much ahead of his time and other scientists, they were not working in this area. So after his death, he got recognition, and later he was awarded with the father of genetics. Means he was the man who laid important foundations for the genetics which were never worked before. So this is important, that father of genetics is Gregor John Mendel. His experimental plant was pea. For these reasons which are listed here, these were the basic reasons why he chose the Mendel plant, and the name of the characters along with their contrasting form of the traits is also very important. In next video, we will study the genetic terminology and then we will move ahead. Thank you.